Hey everybody, I know it's been a while. Just thought I would show you what we're up to today. We're starting to see the first signs that snow will be here soon. That is seeing our breath at nighttime and the sun setting early and all the fall chores that need to get done before the frost hits. I have to do things like cut things back and pull things out of the garden. And I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite plants today that is very underrated and nobody seems to ever want to plant in their garden. But I'll just give you a quick look at all the mess I have to deal with. So we have 16 beds like this, and they're just full of weeds right now and full of produce, some of them that is still dying off. We've got pumpkins and carrots and all kinds of interesting things like zucchini and green beans still growing. The berries are still giving. We're actually into our fall raspberries right now and they're doing great. We are getting so many raspberries every day that they are just such a treat to eat, because we know once frost comes, that's it. We're not going to be eating those anymore. And the golden raspberries have finally stopped giving. It's not warm enough for them to turn their beautiful coral sunset colors that they usually turn. And we've been out here prettying up some trees, cutting off dead limbs, making fires to get rid of the limbs, and there go the boys off to get another haul that is being cut down in the front. So these trees look so much better. They were so scraggly and I just couldn't take it anymore. So we started cutting them all back and they just look so much better, don't you think? They pretty up my view of the fields. And off in the distance there, which you can't see right now because I'm at ground level, but I actually have a view of some mountains. And the farm, the animals, the view just gets better and better. So I am going to down and I'm going to show you guys what ground cherries are and how easy they are to grow and how yummy they are to eat. This is a little FYI that you can plant corn if you think you're having a good season and you're going to get warm weather. I actually planted this corn after July, which was so crazy because everyone knows the saying, knee high by the 4th of July. Well, I didn't get my corn in. I had too many other things planted and going, and so I decided to put in some kernels and see what would happen. And don't you know, they grew. And we've had, I would say, 5 or 6 dinners worth of fresh corn right from our garden, which is so fun because corn doesn't always work for me and neither do tomatoes. And this year it was just great. It worked out. So you never know what you're going to get come the fall. Like, I think you just have to try things. So here come the ground cherries. So this is a ground cherry plant. And it's very low-lying. It kind of creeps out and spreads out sideways. And what happens is the ground cherries, they start off in these green little packets. Right here, they're so cool. They look like little Chinese lanterns. And you are supposed to actually let them keep ripening on the vine. Oop, that one just fell off right in front of you guys. And they're supposed to ripen on the vine until they are ready to fall off and hit the ground. And so they are these really cool little papery husks. And what I do is I come out every day, I search the ground for them. Some might have a little bit of a green paper still on them, but what you want to do is you want to look for the ones that are really dried out. Listen to that. You hear that crunchiness? That crunchiness means that this is ready for eating. So I'm just going to pull back the husk, and it looks like a little grape cherry tomato, And some people say that they do actually taste like a cross between a tomato and a pineapple. I don't know why I can't get that to zoom, I'm sorry. But they're so yummy, so delicious, and they're just so fun. I've seen really old recipes where you can make ground cherry pie and ground cherry jam. Actually, I did make ground cherry jam last year. I had planted 5 bushes and I had so many ground cherries that I was able to make about 24 jars of jam, which is crazy. And if you like the way they taste just raw like this, then I guarantee you're gonna like them in jam, because the sweetness of the sugar mixed with the kind of pineapple-y sweetness of these cool little fruits. I don't know if it's classified as fruit or tomato. I have no idea. But it just makes a jam that's out of this world. So plus, I mean, like, how cute is this? Do you not want to see these on your ground, in your garden? It's like a little treasure, a sweet little treasure. And I'm gonna flip around to show you one more time. This is how low lying it is. So I've got this little basket here, and it's almost basically flushed through the ground the way it just creeps out. And you have to kind of lift the leaves and search for these little treasures that fall on the ground, and that's when you know that they are ready to eat. And like I said, I let mine, if they fall to the ground and they still have kind of like a little leathery feel like this one does, then I just put it in the basket and set it by the window, and you can see that they further ripen. Just having such a hard time with the setting sun here. They further ripen and they turn these beautiful papery caramel yellowish colors, and I think everyone should try them. We do start the plants inside in the spring, and they take a while to grow. They kind of, I think they may take about as long, no, I think they take longer than a tomato plant. I'd have to check the days. But if you want something that is pretty and exotic, and especially something that reminds you of the Niagara Falls region in Ontario, Canada, then this is your go-to. And whenever I show them to people, locals, people who've been around here forever, they're always shocked. They're like, what are those? What do they taste like? Are they any good? And everybody ends up falling in love with them. They're very hard to find in the stores. Most places, most cities north of, I'd say, Barrie, don't really have them anywhere. It's a rare commodity. Anyways, that's it. Nice checking in with you guys. Hope you're all good. Let me know if you try ground cherries and what you think of them, or if you've had them in the past and didn't even know what they were. And that's it. See you guys. Bye.